Hello, my name is Black Widow. I am second in command to Colonel Fury. Dum Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message. He requested Colonel Fury visit the Omega base immediately for an update on the super soldier serum. Dugan said Dr. Banner would give the report. The odd thing being Dr. Banner is not on the super soldier project. Since we don't know this situation, you are to sneak aboard the base and locate Dugan. From there, we'll determine the best course of action. When you are ready to go, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He will take you in a Quinjet. The offer was initially made after a SHIELD operation, where I switched identities with a countryman of mine, Yelena Balova. Yes, the blonde one. I declined the offer, but as we all know, Colonel Fury can be very persistent. It is a huge mobile SHIELD research facility that is several stories tall. Yes, it is used to field test some of our most highly classified experiments. You are quite welcome.
There's a Herald token online too for you.
It's good to see you. Welcome to the team.
Mr. Stark, there's
Yes, we're a SHIELD task force created to investigate the Masters of Evil. It's our mandate to stop Doom and his army before they cause any serious damage.
nanotechnology team will be
SHIELD is an international organization. We belong to no one and to everyone.
Colonel Fury, Red
With the
Room is
helicarrier
online
seriously
6.
damaged, we had to find a different base of operations. Tony Stark offered the use of these facilities.
Warning, a small thermal
Exactly.
device is
Well, I'm surprised to be here. You see, Stark Industries and SHIELD recently had a falling out. Yes, Stark recently stopped developing weapons for us. As you can imagine, we were less than enthusiastic. SHIELD tried applying pressure, both legal and not so legal. But I gotta hand it to Stark. He held his ground even though he's lost billions.
Mr. Stark,
Anytime.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 60th. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan online too for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Optronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6. Warning, a small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab. The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury. Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi.
Hi,
and
my name's
Miss
Hank
Heather
Pym.
here in the main
Dr.
lobby
Hank
to
Pym.
see you.
I've heard you're going to the Omega base. If you see my cybernetic helmet,
The
could you bring it back to me?
nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Optronics lab.
I was working on a new version of my cybernetic helmet. But then Captain America called and said you guys could use somebody with a little technical know-how. Hey, I'm glad to be helping out. Besides, I was getting bored working in the lab all day.
Device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's where I was working on my cybernetic helmet. It's a real nice facility.
On line 5, Colonel Fury.
I didn't see a whole lot because of security, but I do know there's a team working with gamma bombs. And I think a new study is being done on the super soldier drug.
Sandy and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr.
Come
Stark.
back anytime. We're always open.
Greetings. My name is Vision. I will be your primary source of information concerning any persons or locales you might encounter. Unfortunately, my line to the SHIELD database has a security issue. Would you retrieve a decryption module from Black Widow and bring it to me?
There's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
The acronym stands for Strategic Hazard Intervention, Espionage and Logistics Directorate. Its primary responsibility is counterterrorism for the world. Operating under the jurisdiction of the United Nations, SHIELD is expected to deal with any threat to the security of the world's population.
Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6.
That designation has been used several times over the years, but it is not associated with any particular group of villains.
Warning, a small thermonuclear device.
Dr. Doom has assembled dozens of the world's most notorious supervillains, not the least of which is Ultron and Baron Mordo.
The president is on line 5. Colonel
Victor
Fury.
von Doom was raised in the tiny European country of Latveria. The untimely death of his parents made Doom vengeful towards the world. A genius, he attended Empire State University. Unfortunately, Doom performed a dangerous experiment that resulted in an explosion. As a result, Doom was expelled. Bitter, he traveled the world until he met Tibetan monks, who created his first suit of armor. Doom then returned to Latveria, where he overthrew the government and proclaimed himself ruler. The Black Widow was a Russian spy who defected several years ago. Upon joining SHIELD, she rose quickly through the ranks until she became Colonel Fury's #1 operative.
There's Miss Bambi.
There is nothing on her SHIELD record to indicate otherwise. Why, do you ask? I am glad to be of assistance.
In the electronics lab. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
Hello. I'm very glad you could join the team.
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here. in the
My
main lobby to
apologies.
see you.
I should have given it to him as soon as we arrived. Please, take this to him.
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the electronics lab.
You are quite welcome.
Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6.
Thank you for the decryption module. Now I can patch directly into the SHIELD database.
Was last seen in the weapons lab.
I am glad to be of assistance.
The president is on line 5, Colonel Fury. Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
Yeah.
Hulk agreed.